Hello, today I'll take a look at how we can improve the work of designer who asked it to remain anonymous. This is a landing page design. The page is quite long and I probably won't have time to analyze all the sections, so I want to keep my videos under 5 minutes. I'll start analyzing from top of the page and gradually go block by block as time allows. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to continue the analysis in the next video or switch to reviewing a different project, okay? Overall, the design is interesting and unconventional. It's clear that the designer aimed to avoid template-based solutions. That says there is always room for improvement. Let's explore how we can make this design even more refined and appealing. So let's get started. This page doesn't have a header. As the design explained, it's intentional, since this is a secondary page of the main site. Okay, fair enough. Let's start with the headline. It feels a bit heavy and too long. I suggest shortening it. Keep only the key message. This will make it easier to read and less overwhelming. On the other hand, the image could definitely use a size boost. Let's give users a chance to really see the interface being showcased. Now about the text. To make it more readable, I darken the background slightly and lighten the blue letters a bit. I get it, the blue is pulled from the logo, but let's not forget that readability is key. If the text is hard to read, the branding impact is lost anyway. Speaking of colors, I feel like we could use a bit more pop. The cyan shade in the illustration looks great, but it doesn't appear anywhere else on the page. Why not incorporate it into the design? It would tie things together nicely. Plus, this landing page is about Telegram security, and Telegram is basically best friends with cyan. It's a perfect match. Telegram cyan might be a bit too dark for this design, but hey, we can lighten it up. If we tweak the cyan to match our blue, it'll add a subtle and stylish touch without overpowering the design. And the button. This one's easy. Make the text slightly bigger, switch to uppercase and shorten the wording. Concise text is easier to process and makes the button look more inviting. Just a few tweaks and the main screen looks cleaner, more cohesive and way more user-friendly. What do you think? I really liked the idea of the hard media heading. It looks amazing. It immediately tells the user that a new section is starting. But unfortunately, this concept isn't carried through the rest of the design. Why not repeat this approach in the following sections? It would add consistency and flow the other layout. As for the text overlaying the word media, it's a bit too overpowering. Maybe you could make it smaller and tone down the media heading a bit, so the smaller text draws more attention while the heading acts as a background element. The information cards look interesting, but the line spacing in the font is too tight, which make it hard to read. I recommend setting a line spacing at 150%. One more idea. How about adding a touch of our new cyan color to the quotation marks? It will add some nice accents and make the design more lively. In the video section, I'd also add a large heading with the word video, just like with media. This would create a logical and visual consistency. The video section looks good, but it could use a bit more contrast with the background. Adding more light behind the video could help it stand out. Now let's experiment a bit with the fourth block. How about adding the word security here? It's a long word for this font size, but we could break it into 2 lines and rearrange the cards accordingly. As for the smoke in the background, let's try using the color touch blending mode. It'll make the smoke less intense while keeping the background interesting. That said, honestly, I think it looks good even without the smoke. Well, it seems my 5 minutes are up. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to continue working on this design or move on to a new one in the next video. And if you have your own design, feel free to send it my way. I'd love to help you to make it even better. See you soon!